The MCU is changing. Iron Man and Cap are gone. Black Widow has a solo movie coming up, but in terms of present continuity, she's gone too, probably. So all eyes are on Phase 4, which kicks off officially with Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings in September. Well, in theory. As with everything in the current chaos, we'll believe it when we're sitting in the theater. Whenever it drops, though, Shang-Chi has the potential to be a seismic entry in the MCU. In this video, we're going to be exploring 10 ways that this new hero could drastically shake up the status quo.
Who are you?
You may have heard that Shang-Chi is a skilled martial artist. That's an understatement. This guy is one of the best hand-to-hand fighters in the world. He may even just be the best. Proficient in multiple disciplines and able to focus his chi into extremely powerful attacks, he has defeated many martial arts masters in his time, as well as superhumans. And he's not even superhuman himself. Impressive stuff. With a main character like that, the Shang-Chi movie could be a first for the MCU, a true martial arts actioner. Sure, there's fighting in other movies. Black Widow is skilled in hand-to-hand combat, as are the likes of Gamora and Cap, but we've never seen a character like Shang-Chi in these movies before, and they're going to need choreography on the level of The Raid to do him justice. Could this movie be the one to take the MCU's fight scenes to the next level? If you watched the Marvel Netflix shows like Daredevil and The Defenders, you may remember an organization called The Hand.
The Hand. The Hand. It had to be the Hand.
You may also remember that they were kind of a damp squib. Anonymous ninjas with confusing motives, it wasn't the greatest take on a legendary Marvel Comics antagonist. Enter Shang-Chi. He has faced off against the Hand many times in the comics, and if you were looking for a way to reintroduce the organization and give them some real bite, this could be the way to do it. Not only would it be an opportunity for some awesome action sequences with Shang-Chi facing off against armies of ninjas, it would be a way of making the Hand mysterious and dangerous again. And speaking of mystery and danger,
what happened to picture? Go to overlap.
It's an understatement to say that not everybody was on board with what Iron Man 3 did with the Mandarin. It's a perfectly legitimate narrative twist, but it's understandable that fans looking forward to seeing this legendary comics villain were a little disappointed with the reveal. Shang-Chi could change all of that. The Mandarin's presence has been confirmed, the actual Mandarin, not Sir Ben Kingsley with a man bun. And what's more, he'll be played by legendary Hong Kong actor Tony Leung. Speaking purely in terms of the Shang-Chi movie, that means we can look forward to a really powerful, compelling antagonist. But speaking in terms of the wider MCU, part of the Mandarin's deal is that he's either armed with or sometimes searching for the Ten Rings. These priceless relics give him incredible magical skills, kind of like the Infinity Stones, though they're not that universe-breakingly powerful. The rings themselves came from outer space, ancient technology containing the souls of cosmic warriors who died thousands of years ago. They gave the Mandarin various abilities, including focusing his psychic energy, rearranging matter, and firing powerful electrical blasts. Some rumors even suggest the movie will feature a martial arts tournament, in which the Ten Rings will be the big prize. Cool weapons? Check. Cool visuals? Check. A new potential MacGuffin to replace the destroyed Infinity Stones? Check. While we haven't had any mention of the physical Ten Rings in the MCU so far, we have seen another Ten Rings mentioned. It happened to be the name of a terrorist organization that has been lurking in the background since the beginning, though you may not have noticed their presence. That's because the group haven't been the primary antagonists of any of the MCU movies, but there have been plenty of sly hints of their existence. For example, it was probably them who kidnapped Tony Stark way back in the first Iron Man, and they've been involved with dastardly schemes in Iron Man 3 and Ant-Man. We've had confirmation that they will make a major appearance in the Shang-Chi movie, and it's about time they came to the forefront. Fang Foom! I mean, it's just a great name, isn't it? Fang Foom. Say it, it's fun. We'll wait. Anyway, when Shang-Chi was first in Fang Foom! Anyway, When Shang-Chi was first announced, many Marvel fans got excited about the possible introduction of shape-shifting alien dragon Fang Foom. Yes, shape-shifting alien dragon. Even that's fun to say. And who can blame them? Not only is his name really, really fun to say, but he could be a new and very cool visual. Fang Foom! A McLuhan from the planet Kakaranthara, which is less fun to say. I probably just butchered that, but whatever. This guy crash-landed hundreds of years ago in ancient China and has been snoozing ever since. The Shang-Chi movie could be a great opportunity to wake him up, either in the main movie or potentially in a post-credits scene. Either way, how can a shape-shifting alien dragon not improve the MCU?
We have arrived.
Fang Foom!
I'm the immortal Iron Fist.
You what?
Iron Fist. Danny Rand. What happened, man? We don't want to dump on it too much. This is a positive channel after all, but unfortunately there's not much that's positive to say about the Netflix version of Iron Fist. An iconic Marvel hero became kind of a pain in the ass, a brat who was only fun when other people were hitting him with insults. In the comics, Shang-Chi and Iron Fist go way back, so if Marvel were going to reintroduce him, either to give Finn Jones another shot or to bring in a new actor, this would be the best place to do it. He's a powerful fighter, highly skilled in martial arts. It would be pretty cool to see them come into conflict. Classic buddy material. They could start off at odds, but then join forces for the greater good. And while we're on the subject of joining forces, could Shang-Chi introduce the Heroes for Hire? Now, before you go rushing to the comments, yes, we know that the most well-known version of the Heroes for Hire is made up of Iron Fist and Luke Cage, but there have been other versions too, and one incarnation of the famous street-level team featured none other than Shang-Chi. If Marvel wants to try the whole team-up thing again, the Heroes for Hire could be a fun way to do it, and it could also be a way of reintroducing Iron Fist, and maybe even Luke Cage. And even if that doesn't come to pass, there are plenty of other potential teams to choose from, as we'll see in our next entry.
Assemble.
Comics, man. Everybody's always joining forces, teaming up, breaking up, assembling, disassembling. Keeping track of it all is the stuff of full-time employment. But it does leave plenty of options, and if Marvel wanted to go the Secret Avengers route again, having done a version of them following the events of Civil War, Shang-Chi could be a way in. What is it about Shang-Chi that makes him team up with everyone? Maybe everyone just wants the world's best martial artist in their corner? Whatever the reason, he has been a Secret Avenger in the past, so there's no reason he couldn't do it in the movies. After all, fans are speculating that the Falcon and the Winter Soldier could be laying the groundwork for a new Secret Avengers lineup. Maybe they'll want to recruit a martial artist somewhere along the line. Of course, when it comes to general audiences, there's only one team that's going to bring in the billion-dollar box office receipts. We speak, of course, of the Justice League. Oh, well, hold on. No, sorry. We speak of the Avengers. That was stupid. Obviously, following the events of Endgame, the Avengers are no longer a thing, but there's a vacuum that's going to have to be filled sooner or later. And if we think of Shang-Chi as the Iron Man of Phase 4, he could be the kind of figurehead we need for a brand new lineup of Earth's mightiest heroes. So many possibilities. Exciting times. Now, Shang-Chi may not usually have superpowers, but he has gained them temporarily in the comics. Did you know he briefly had the same powers as Spider-Man? But then he turned into a giant spider, and Iron Fist had to change him back. Maybe stick with the martial arts, guy.